Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly reading that is also timeless, as I read for you every Wednesday. Water Wednesdays, my friends. Please enjoy this beautiful Palo Santo smoke. We're just clearing the air here, clearing the energy a little bit, allowing in some positive hippie vibes. I intend to read only for your highest love and highest light and highest good. That's the word I'm looking for. Highest love and light. What does that mean? That means good. That means good. So Scorpio, we are here for you. We are here to hopefully offer you something that benefits you and is enriching in some form. So, in some form. Yeah. We're trying. All right, Scorpio. We're going to take 3 cards for the general energy using the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot Classic, right? As I just messed them all up. Very classic. These ones are borderless. Beautiful cards. Love them. I believe it's called a Magic Seer. I think that's right. Anyway, yeah, Magic Seer. And then we will clarify with the Hermetic Tarot, and then get 3 cards of potential outcome with the Rider-Waite-Smith once more. So we're rolling very classic today. The Hermetic is old. The Rider is old. No fancy stuff today. We're gonna kind of rock it old school. So without further ado, Scorpio, let's get into it. Welcome. How are you? Hopefully everything is going well. All right, let's get into it. We're starting it off with the Ten of Swords. So we have an ending here. We've got the Queen of Wands. This ending might have brought about some empowerment in your life. And we have the Knight of Cups. And this is a degree of emotional maturity being obtained. This is also, Knights are about actions and things coming towards you. So there could be something emotionally coming towards you, something emotionally enriching. It could be potential counterpart energy, perhaps. Those of you that are single, there may be something coming in. Okay. Underlying energy right now is the Hermit. So there either has been or there's a call to some time of introspection and solitude that's going to ultimately bring about some spiritual healing and some enlightenment within you. It may be a call just to go into hermit mode, go within and just sort of isolate yourself a little bit from your social life. If you need some quiet time, take some quiet time. Okay. But what I'm seeing here is some kind of ending has come about that is really actually showing you your empowerment. It's showing you your degree of confidence that you truly possess. I think you're finding out more about yourself through this ending, especially after going within, right? You're going to find your internal confidence and really your inner beauty. And that inner beauty, when you find it and you're confident in it, it exudes out. So something's going to change. You're not going to be coming across the same way when you come out of your hermit mode. You're going to come across like a different person. People are going to notice, okay? People are going to take notice of that. People are going to take notice of that. Somebody in particular might take notice of that. So as to whether or not this is surrounding love exactly, I mean, that remains to be seen. For some of you, it might. It's a little ambiguous at this point, but let's get into it, Scorpio. Let's get some clarification on that Ten of Swords. What does Scorpio need to know about this Ten of Swords? Okay, regarding the Ten of Swords, well, we're kicking it off with the Sun. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. So whatever this ending was, it was necessary. Very necessary. Okay, we've got the Sun here, like I said. We have the Knight of Wands, Lord of Flame and Lightning, Knight of Wands. Okay, so I have 2 knights out. 2 messengers, right? And the Two of Wands. Sweet. Lord of Dominion. This ending is bringing about a new kind of illumination. This is all fire. We have Wands and the Sun. This is all fire. Bringing about a happy celebratory time, a time of illumination and prosperity and joy. So this ending has really shifted your perspective in a radical way. The Knight of Wands is the White Knight of the Tarot, a very passionate knight. This knight has a tendency to get distracted easily, so there may be a warning there for you in the sense that this newfound inspiration may be a little hard to hold on to. It may require some sort of temperance, I suppose, to keep it sustained. But the Two of Wands, Lord of Dominion, this is about like knowing exactly what you're after, what you truly desire. You're gaining a sense of clarity on like what it is you're truly desiring at this time through this ending. So whatever ended, maybe you thought that's what you wanted and you come to realize that no, it's not. And what I'm truly looking for is something different. And it may be only different in a few ways. It may be like you thought you knew what you wanted, and then you're finding out that what you really wanted is something similar, but with few key distinctions that really bring about the positivity. Oftentimes when we get attached to something, we choose to overlook deficits in those things. Like, especially in relationships, you know, we get really attached to somebody, we're going to choose to overlook, either consciously or subconsciously overlook certain things, right? It can be tricky. We got to be careful with that. Judgment is on the bottom, the spirit of the primal fire. Judgment is literally Spirit's intervention in your life, making a change. So this 10 of Swords situation, this is divinely guided. This change was a divinely guided change, okay? It's for your best, Scorpio. It's for your highest outcome. Hence all the happy cards. Yeah. That may have, that Knight of Wands energy may have been an energy that you held in the past, and maybe that's what got you into this, maybe a little bit of quote-unquote trouble. But again, this ending was meant to be, so do not, don't panic. Don't fret. All right, let's get some clarity on this Queen of Wands for you. Scorpio, we have a lot of fire going on here. So far, wands, just wands everywhere. Wands as far as the eye can see. All right, Scorpio, let's get clarification on the Queen of Wands for you. All right, regarding this Queen of Wands, we're starting it off with the Nine of Cups, Lord of Material Happiness. We have the sign of Pisces, and we also have the sign of Jupiter. Jupiter is all about expansion. Lord of Material Happiness. Again, self-contentment. We were talking about the Queen of Wands being attractive and finding your power, finding your confidence, finding your inner beauty, right? The Nine of Cups is a card of genuine happiness within, and it's usually represented in the writer by an individual. It sort of implies a bit of a single energy in that it's a self-contentment and a self-satisfaction. So it isn't circumstantial to other people. It's something that you cultivate within yourself. We have the Six of Pentacles here. Lord of Material Success. The Six of Pentacles classically speaks to balance being restored. The man's got a scale, and he's feeding he's basically giving rations to poor people. He's more like a wealthy type, and he's giving them food, giving them seeds to plant, basically. But it's about giving back. It's about equity. It's about, and in your case, it could be that you're receiving something, but it's bringing about a balance between you and something else energetically. It could be other people. It could be with your job or your career circumstances. It could be that things are turning around for you, that you're going to have a mindset and heart towards generosity and giving. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles, Lord of Prudence. Eight of Pentacles is all about working on your pentacles. It's all about developing your skills, working on the things that you're talented in, and just growing those skills in the material sense. Okay, so it could be very much about career, it could be about health, it could be about a lot of things. But basically, you're learning. What I'm seeing here is that you're learning how to work on. You're learning how to work on yourself and apply yourself in a new way, because you're starting to recognize your own power, and that sense of empowerment is bringing about a lot of joy in you, and it's also motivating you to continue to build on what you have. We do have the Princess of Cups on the bottom, the Page of Cups, Princess of the Palace of the Floods. The Princess of Cups, aka the Page of Cups, is a card of manifestation. This came up in Cancer or Pisces, I forget now. Actually, I forget. But it's really a reminder. This is a very feminine and receptive energy. As you're manifesting, keep it light, keep it fun, and be open to receiving as well, because you want to balance this discipline of like cultivating your pentacles with a fun, open-hearted, playful kind of energy. Okay. Yes, indeed. Gratitude towards the universe really, really goes a long way in manifestation. My shirt right now says "See good in all things," and yes, that's a key to it, right? The key to joy and happiness and peace is to really find that that alchemy of optimism. You can still see things as they are, but it's important to take care to learn how to extract the good out of the bad, quote unquote, right? Extract the good out of the bad. Okay. For whatever that's worth. I don't even remember where I was going with that. I'm sorry, Scorpio. We're clarifying the Nine of Cups now. As I said before, you may have some kind of emotional offer coming towards you, or some kind of person coming towards you with a cup of emotions, okay? A cup of emotions. Yes, indeed. Wow. I brought you this. Anyway, we got the Tower that came out first. Lord of the hosts of the mighty. The Tower is about rapid changes that are oftentimes out of our control. They can be seen as negative, or they can be seen as positive, right? See the good in all things. Maybe that's what that was for. I've already forgotten. But the Tower is really like a spiritual, kind of like a divine intervention. Again, removing something out of your life that doesn't need to be there. It takes off the top of the tower and sort of reduces it to its foundation again. You have to rebuild something, because what was standing there, what was established, wasn't ultimately meant for you. Okay? We've got the Eight of Cups, Lord of Abandoned Success. Imagine that. Yes. This is about walking away from things that don't serve you. Lord of Abandoned Success. Again, if it's not meant for you, Spirit is going to take it away from you, or you can walk away from it. And I think, again, we oftentimes will overlook certain things because we're choosing not to, because we want to be attached. You finding your empowerment at this time, like I said, and it's going to give you the courage to step away from something that ultimately you know isn't taking you anywhere. It may be good enough, something, relationally, like a friendship is good enough, or they kind of take from me and they don't give so much, and, they only call me when they have a problem, but good enough. No, not really. Like, you really don't need to settle for half-hearted relationships in your life, be they friendships, or, especially romantic partners. You really don't have to settle. You really don't. So don't do it. Okay, cool. And then we have the Eight of Swords, Lord of Shortened Force. We have the sign of Gemini, and we have the sign of Jupiter. Jupiter is all about expansion. But this card is a card of feeling stuck. The Eight of Swords is a card of feeling like you can't move forward in some way. And these two eights together, I feel like you're going to overcome that. Basically, if you're feeling like you can't move forward in a circumstance, Spirit's stepping in, and Spirit's going to do it for you. Like, if you're not willing to do it, the Spirit's going to do it. And it's going to at least give you a clarity of mind to walk away from something. But at the moment, you may feel like you can't walk away from something, or that you can't figure out the way forward. Like, maybe you want to leave a circumstance of some kind of job, whatever, but you can't. You feel like you can't. Well, you're going to figure out that you can, because Spirit might ultimately step in and just take it. Might do the job for you. You have a choice in that matter. And I think that regardless of which way you choose, it's not a judgment of your character. Like, I do feel like whatever this change is that's coming for you, Scorpio, it's going to really reveal a lot about your true empowerment, okay? And that can be scary. Sometimes it's trial by fire. We have a lot of wands here. Sometimes it's trial by fire. You know, we refine precious metals with heat. All right. And your gold, Scorpio. All right. We got the Three of Wands on the bottom. Lord of established strength. Threes are about collaborative efforts. So this could involve somebody else, of course. And it may be something that is got to be let go of in some way. But it's also a card of like mind, body, and spirit sort of being aligned into a common goal. And on the other side of this change, I feel like you're really going to have, again, a sense of empowerment. And you're creating a new opportunity for a new collaborative effort, but also for you to step through, to step into a new situation as a holistically balanced being. Inspired in your mind, inspired in your body, feeling good, and inspired in your spirit, because you know deep down what you're doing is truly your soul's calling and what you were meant to do, you know? So that's big. That's real big. If you are in an energy of not feeling that way, something is going to shift. All right? Something is going to shift. And scary as that may seem at the time, I think it's for your good. I think it's really for your good. So this is good news. Scorpio, I promise. This is good news. We like this. We want this. Yes, we do. All right, Scorpio, let's get 3 cards of potential outcome for you as I throw 1 card to the table. I don't know what it is yet. It's face down. We'll see. Okay, my friends. I'm going to do 1 more shuffle here. All right. All right, Scorpio. We have the 7 of Pentacles. The potential outcome here is that you're going to be looking back on this whole situation and wondering what it was all for. Potentially, you're going to be taking stock of where you were, where you are, and where you're going. So you're going to be doing an analysis of it. 7s are not cards of action. They're cards of inaction. It's a card of contemplation. It kind of dovetails into the Hermit that we saw earlier in a lot of ways, only this is more regarding your external circumstances, not so much your internal wisdom and recognizing your characteristics as an individual. We have the High Priestess. This is a card of intuition, inner knowing. It's a call to trust your gut. Okay? It's also a card of water, as you are water, Scorpio. But it's really, and it's also, you know, it could Cancer or Pisces. Take it as it resonates. That's a hot topic. It's not really. Kind of is. Some people feel that way. And we have the King of Swords here. This is a call to impartiality, not letting your emotions dictate your decisions. You're very logical, rational, approaching circumstances in life with a very clear, rational mind. So you're not letting your emotions dictate your actions moving forward because you have an inner knowing of what it's meant to be. I think this is and then we have the King of Cups on the bottom. Emotional maturity. You're obtaining a sense of peace within yourself, like we saw that 9 of Cups earlier. A sense of peace within yourself and contentment within yourself because you've recognized that you have mastery over your emotional state. You're recognizing all of your strengths. You're recognizing your weaknesses as well, but you're doing so in a way that's very, very empowering because now you know how to focus, how to work around those things, how to cultivate those weaknesses and generate them into strengths, how to do that alchemy, right? So we have a very positive thing here with this emotional mastery and this rational ability to think critically and act with impartiality towards your circumstances. That's very, very potent. And it's your inner knowing. Your intuition combined with this rational energy is super powerful as well. So as you're looking back on the circumstances, I feel you're going to find that in so doing, you're going to have a very clear mind about how to proceed from there. So it looks like, Scorpio, something may be leaving your life soon. It's definitely something that's leading to something much, much better for you. So as that occurs, if that occurs, if this is resonating, of course, I feel that you're going to have a strong sense of how to proceed from there. So take confidence in that. Stay in a sense of trust with the universe and allow your intuition to guide you through this circumstance as well, Scorpio. So that's what I have for you. If this resonated and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. hit the like button, leave a comment, let me know things are resonating. It always helps me stay encouraged to keep going with this stuff, because my goal here is to help people. So let me know if I'm being helpful. Please let me know, right? Throw a bone to your boy. All right. With that, Scorpio, I hope to see you next week on Water Wednesdays. Best of luck with this energy, and until then, take care and have a beautiful week.